Okay, we are going to work in our small math book, page 43, lesson 3.2. Okay, so what we are going to do first is trace the number 6. Say it and trace it. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Then what I want you to do is count and tell how many. Write the numbers. We'll do the first one together. You're going to do the rest by yourself. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write the number. Now you are going to count the clowns. Write the number. Then you're going to count the bikes. Write the number. Then you're going to count the kites. Write the number. When you are finished with that, you will turn the page for the test prep. What you are going to do, how many school buses are there? Mark under your answer. Count the buses. See which one has that answer. Fill it in. Then we're going to number 2. Mark under the number that is greater than the number of counters. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 counters. Which one is greater than 3? Remember, think of them as cookies. You would want the greater amount because greater means more. It's a bigger amount, okay? Is 1 a bigger amount? 2 a bigger amount? 3 a bigger amount? Or 4 a bigger amount? Which one is greater than the number 3? Next, you're going to look at number 3. You see the number 2 here. How many counters would you place in the 5 frame to show the number? Mark under your answer. Okay, here's the number 2. Which one of these counters has the same amount as this number here? The same. Okay, when you're done with that, we are going to look at the next page. Now, what I want you to do is use 2 different colors, okay? Doesn't matter the colors. What I want you to do is you have to find different ways to make the number 7, okay? First thing I want you to do is write the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 going down, okay? So, say you have 1 white, okay? How many blue counters would you need to make 7, okay? So, you would have 1 white, okay? And now we need to count on, all right? So you could put 1 here. And you can pretend this is a counter, okay? 1, and now we need to count on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now let's count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to count this one because that's considered the one white. So we would have 6 blue. We'd write the number 6. Now, I want you to figure out how many you would need if you had 2 here. How many of the other color would you need to make 7? Then do this one. If you had 3 of one color, how many more would you need of the second color to make the number 7? And then do the same if you had 4 of one color. How many of the other color would you need to make 7? Okay, do that on your own. If you have cubes, you can use your cubes, but it has to be the colors that you choose. Do that now. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Okay, now that you're done with that, we turn the page and we are going to do the last page. Number 1, how many more counters would you place to make a way to make 7? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to count on to get to the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just drew 1, 2. So we would need how many more? How many did I draw? You do it. Now look at number 2. Mark under the number that is less than the number of counters. There are 1, 2 counters. Which one of these numbers is less than the number 2, the smaller amount? The number 1, the number 2, the number 3, or the number 4? Which one is less than the number 2? And then the last one, number 3. How many birds are there? Mark under your answer. Count the birds. Find the number that shows how many birds there are. Okay, we are finished.